not to say they're coming back. They ain't going now with it. They will it. What they have to do, just fine tune their work, you know, and do what they have to, and continue doing the good things for the people. And what they promise the people, they need to just do it. Even what they can't do all, as I say, they can't do all one go. But do much as you could do, and do them things and then what is real necessary for us to do. Yeah. We can't study to go back and pay debt to a man put on the ground there. And when we don't pay debt, they come back and get it easy. No, we don't say we go pay debt, we go pay debt. But we're looking for money to grow with people and grow with country in the meanwhile. Things to happen for the people. They're going to pay debt again as well, Mr. Tillman is paying the debt and looking for come back the next time. But when they do, they kick him out and they come back and put more debt again. You don't come and better it and say what the debt wipe down and beat you fix it and thing. He come back and put more debt again. So why he doing it? He pressuring the country. That's why he getting paid for. He getting paid to do that. Wicked. He's not a nice man. He's our heart.
But do you think he's really healthy to come back into the PM, into
well, he could
run
be,
the country?
He could be healthy. He could be unhealthy. He's just not coming back. That's my see. Not coming back. So I will beat in their chest. Tell them how I used to do for some of them, you know. They feel it in America, wherever they could make them, he could pay their passage for them to come because they like that. But they don't think about the people in the country, living in the country, what they're going through. Because some of them living outside there and they don't know nothing going on in the country here and they just know they're supporting him and people suffering in the country and they say no, he ain't suffering. You understand? That's why he had this sell and start telling everything nice in the country, but everything nice in the country is like a dynamite fall in the country. The train running, but the train don't bring in nobody. Up to now looking for Sheldon Scott train, what they have and say, I look, I can't see it yet. Next election, we want to see it again. The same youth and thing what he have outside, they go and get a proper education and when they come out and think they can't get nothing to do with it. And he had them on the street. And he still, when he had them on the street now, he still had the police to come and deal with them on the street again and treat them in a different kind of way. And reach out and the police didn't want to come and do that, but he commanded them to do it and they had to do it, they had to work. Yeah. It's not everything so now what the police do and thing on the street and thing, they had to do it, you know. And they willfully come and do it, you know. So then they had to do it. They come and to do it. Yeah, to make us afraid the people. Afraid when we see them we have to run. This is what he's trying to do to the Grenadian people, but tell him hell road, that's not happening. He had to run from we now. Yeah. We had a rugged road in him, and when we have a rugged road in him again, he's only a full to fall in one hole twice. And 3 times and 4 times. Every time one for the road, but he don't go in. One for the road, he ain't going. But who you walking for?
Well, it's not him again, it's Emily Pierre now.
Well, she even come in there too because they're using she. We are aware of that too. They're using she just as what they do to Mr. Blaze. They use Mr. Blaze to put him there as the Prime Minister in the first round. And when they only see they wanted to put him, but they couldn't put him straight. That's the reason why they couldn't put him straight. Because the Grenadian people go see a lot of things what happen now with Maris and things and what taking place. Yeah. So they use Mr. Blaze to do it. And when time come now, he juke down Mr. Blaze and he going to pay civil service justice him. And he make Mr. Blaze pay it and force him to sell all his shares in cable and wireless at the time. To get how much $1 million to pay the poor people. Tell him that had this kick you get from a dying heart. Right now he died. Let the kick he get in there now. Mr. Blaze cost. He come back there. We don't need him. We don't need the NMP either. Right now we don't need them.
You sure?
No, we don't need them. For 27 years, they don't plant a fig tree to come and say that a coconut tree and a fig tree, here we go eat something. Independence come, we have a breadfruit tree, we plant that. Destroying everything what we plant in the country, you tell me what we eat?
But it's now pure Grenada, no?
You come and say pure Grenada. When down Grenada is land of spice. We produce spice. We transfer spice. They understand you go take we transfer and sell it for another country. And come and say pure Grenada. And when you finish with Grenada, you can go forever. What you mean by that? You feel when you use them big word and think people don't know what you mean? Eh? That means no, if we are ungovernable, that means we can't rule our own country. Because other people are going to rule it for us. Yeah, that's why you're doing it. So that's why you see you getting rid of we in certain areas. So you're taking all the front of the sea and you're putting it to foreigners now and also the thing. So when you give them around the sea coast, we don't know where to go out. We become slave.
In your own country?
In your own country. Become slave because the slave masters they bring in there now and give them the front of the beach. You take the cane bell from the old people, get rid of Woodlands sugar factory. Where we used to make with sugar down there and we syrup and thing down there. You get rid of it. And you take the cane bell from the old people. And after a couple of years after you come back and you bring a company back in this country, a cane crew. And paying the poor people children next to nothing to walk inside of it. When down their families to make more than that because when they bring it to Woodlands and thing, by the end of the time they used to get a little back pay still. And plus they getting the thing sell down there and they making the money. Everybody depend on that and thing when the time come, all them quick people. All them small mill walking and them kind of thing. You come and you kill the bell. Because you want us to have nothing. And if I don't bring them, people can't see that. They cannot see anything. Yeah. I can't see nothing. I just like to talk. That's all about it. And them are beating their chest and thing and beating it hard. Just so the chest go mash up. They will mash up. Because it's boots and ground. And some of them don't like to hear the word boots and ground. Because boots and ground mean that means progress. Things happening. Things going on. It's not no time for wasting. And I tell the big man, anybody who sliding, let them continue sliding. He don't try to hold them up because they go pull him down. And this is what I want. Too much of hard work outside there to get it where we want it. And to let it go easy. It's not easy so. They have to fight. And when they fight, we go fight too. Because we have to fight. And hold it tight. I know how they're looking at it, but I know how I'm looking at it. As long as keep me running for election in Grenada, are they in politics.
But it's not him again, it's Emlyn Pierre now.
As long as an MP didn't running for election, I don't give him up.
So what about Peter David? Do you think he's gonna
pull it up? Come and win the election?
You think he's gonna form his own party and run is what I'm asking.
Peter go for my party. How you told I know Peter want a prime minister seat, not today. We all know that. Not today we did down here, over 50 something years we all did down here. I know exactly what I'm speaking about. He want a prime minister seat and that's what he fighting for. But he didn't use the head in the right way. What he had to use the head is what he fight for against. He should never leave the NDC and fight down the NDC. He should have remained there and build. Because remember he said when the NDC win 11-4, I remember he said that that's the best thing Grenadian people could have done by voting the NDC 11-4 against the NNP. Grenada the way forward of development now and enough things go happen. And I'll never forget that. And then after he didn't lie, enough things go happen because what happened, he come back and he fight against the same party he was in now and fight to build it. So he failed me. He failed me in that point. Yeah, but you see, everything have a price. So, where he failed me and he go, and he do what he do, what the price he pay, what pay back to him. But no, he price, not everybody watching he price. But he price is a small price. He price is a small price.
What do you mean by his price is a small price?
Because the man now, the way the man deal with him, like he bring him down like a puppet on a string.
You're talking about Keith Mitchell?
Yeah, he bring Peter like a puppet on a string the way he handle him because what he was expecting he don't get that. And what the kind of treatment he give him in the ending. So he come like a dog towards him and that's how normally that's how he deal with people. You understand? That's how the experiments are deal with people. You feel you're strong against him, he will pull you by him. Keep you for a while and then kick you on the side. You can't go back and say nothing much about him. But this one now have a lot to say. And I'm glad it happens when it happens in the right time. Because this election will be a different election in all election in Grenada. I think. Because of the election, as I tell the NDC, they just have to do their work and do it well and continue doing it. And how they promise the people, continue giving them. You will be able to give them everything one go. But you'll get the.
So you're confident that the NDC government is producing right now?
Not using the word confident. I see, have an eye.
Okay.
Have an eye. I'm going around and I see and I see. And I even is part of it, and based on what I put there and what others put there. You understand? And it don't stop. It still continue. And that's just the beginning, as I say. That's just the beginning. Then at the end yet. And as I say, 5 years can't bring everything. But 5 years could do plenty. And what I see done already in the time of day, you understand, the Grenadian people shouldn't have anything to say due to what happened. And what happened for the past 27 years. It's far different. Right? But I still applaud Peter.
Why?
I applaud Peter in a sense that it just make my life and the rest of the people's life in Grenada a bit easy in terms of how things will be next election. Because the people now, they have to decide and look around now and see exactly what is taking place between Peter and Kip Mitchell. Is that what they
but many people not going to vote for Peter David if he decides to form a party and run. A lot of people say they're not going to vote for him already.
No matter what the lot of people say, a lot of people will vote for him still.
Yeah?
Yeah. When election time comes, it's only God and the person who go in the polling station and know where you vote. It's you and the Almighty God. Unless everybody know definitely you is a diehard this and they expect you to put it there. Or all depends on where you have to put it and how you do paper, you could see print on the paper 1, 2, 3. Like when I go to vote, everybody could know where I put my X.
I was going to ask you that. Because weren't you an NNP diehard?
Nah, it was.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Weren't you an NNP diehard?
I was INMP
right.
a couple of years ago.
So that's what I'm saying.
I presently right now, a couple of years ago.
You think that part's ready to come out?
Yes, no. A couple of years ago, I move away. When I see what happening.
I have to tell you, you're going on YouTube, eh?
Well, I don't care. A couple of years ago, when I see what's going on, and I speak about it, the kind of way they want to handle me and speak to me is like they split the country into two. And I don't see that. I see one little island out here with everybody.
Remember, it's not one little island, Mr. Matlin, it's 3.
Yeah, well,
Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
Yeah, but it's just one little place.
Okay.
You understand?
But we cannot forget the 2 other countries.
No, we don't forget the 2 other
okay.
islands. But when I say want to divide the people into 2 fractions and telling you that Grenada is nice, you can't do that. You understand? Because everybody has to pay tax when the time comes. So whether a person will vote for you, everybody has their own affiliation. When the time comes, where to put the X. You can compel somebody where to put the X. If they don't vote for you, they don't vote for you, they don't like you. You expect everybody to like you. But you want to have a kind of compelling way in him that when he say you want that so, you want that so. But when you want it so, it means no, you mustn't say that. Don't question him. You understand? He reached to a point to tell you, don't question him. So that means now, who is you? And I said that to them. Did I tell them that? Because I know him. I learn about him. That is what I learn about in all politicians in Grenada here, I think I learn about him more because I recognize now the rate is too fast for the people. And you know that.
A lot of people would beat you up, you know, for talking that way about Cornelius.
Well, remember Maris Bishop tell us forward ever and backward no, eh? So whatever we have to say, we have to say. And say it now, don't say it when you're one thing. I don't want nobody to give me no crown on my head when I dead. Give me a crown now, let me see I put it on my head and wait. Don't try to come and give me an award and all kind of thing when I dead. Don't the award a dead man. Award the man when he alive. You understand? Whatever you have to give the man, give him when he alive. Don't give him when he dead. That man gives some. You understand? But Peter now doing the right thing, they know. Yeah. That's why I applaud him. Where you see they break up now? Peter is Jackwana. With the woman prime minister in Trinidad day when Jackwana was with her and she fired Jackwana. And then Riley come to run now and Jackwana say now he gonna make a party. But he know he running, but he running
to win.
To win seat and to win election. He running, but when he running now is to cut vote, farm sheep.
A distraction.
A distraction, a different direction. You understand? So now, only people know who will follow Peter. Wouldn't bring the election for Peter still. But Peter will take vote from them back because that's what Peter go over with side with. Peter will start to pull it back from them and some of them go tired of Peter. They will still look for another way to go.
So then they make it stronger for the NDC?
Exactly, because now a lot of people will recognize now that the NDC is doing well. Careless, their own people are now saying that the NDC is doing well. You understand?
Which own people? What you mean?
The Green Party.
Oh.
Yeah, some of their own kind saying the NDC doing well. And they don't lie. Like people are speaking in their conscience. You understand? If ever they're not for the man, but they see that the man doing well, they say the man doing well.
That's only one part of the people that's saying that, you know, because I'm hearing all kinds of stories.
Don't worry. You have that hat and using the word. You have people who die had this and you just can't change them whether they die. You have people still dying for Gary. And Gary is buried in the center cemetery up there how long, how much years ago, and they still dying for the GLP.
I think that's enough yam, no?
Yeah, well, you plant where you grow and you grow where you eat, you know.
No, I mean, that's enough yam for us to eat.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now. You think that meat's soft?
Just now. That's what I was saying about the crisis that was coming into the world. And I was saying it under the past government in 2007 and 2008 when he was mashing up a plantation up in Monday up there and taking chuck and jogging it away. I say when I build houses into the plantation land, I go and cut a post for a bunch of fig. I go and pick like a window for a peach tree. And some kind of thing, I will cook the material what the house built with for the people to eat, so they go eat house. When you're supposed to be zoning out places for houses and zoning out places for plantation, and you're taking a plantation land with fertile to do that, that when he was saying that every land is to do a tourism island in this country.
Why?
No agriculture.
But we have so much good
You see,
soil here
all
for
land
planting.
is for tourism.
But the soil here is for farming.
You understand? You don't want to hear about that.
The soil here is for farming. The soil is so beautiful.
Importing food. You want to import food. So when you importing the food, right now you can plant a fig tree, you can get a breadfruit, you can get a coconut, a yam to eat. And still eat off. You understand? In certain ways and things at the time when he's saying that. When you import it, where you get the money to buy it? Watch on the shelf. Go into Food and Food Fair and all and places and them and watch on the shelf. But where this place down there.